and we're gonna get started. I want to say I appreciate you guys, like all of you, every single time hopping on these Saturday team calls. Like you guys have no idea how much I appreciate each and every one of you. Like I think about my team, I think about you guys all the freaking time. Like you guys make me want to wake up every single morning and do the damn thing. So what I want to get into today, which is what I've been working on for so long, I'm always like trying to figure out what's the most effective and efficient way that we can do this. What's the best way that we can make this thing happen? And some of the things that I want to go over today is going to set us up for 2018. Because I know like we've gone through 2017. You guys can probably look back and say, you know, this happened, this and this happened. You know, this was the turning point. You know, I had a light bulb here. All these things that went on. But we have to get real with ourselves now. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, look, did I do the damn thing this year? Did I make what I needed to happen this year? If not, we need to make a change. We need to do something different, because if we continue to do the same thing that we've always done, we're always going to get what we've always gotten. And the most important thing about life, we always have to be moving forward. We always have to be making progress with where we want to go. And some of the things that I'm going to be going over just on this call today is going to set us up, like I said, for the new year, for the quarter one, the first 90 days of 2018. So I appreciate you guys all coming on here. I know y'all are serious. I know you guys want to take your future to the next level. And I'm just on here to give you guys value and guide you in the right way, that from the things that have not only been working for me, but have been working for other successful people in the industry within IML and actually other companies. And I'm always trying to learn from multiple people. So I wrote up a list of things, and I'm going to send this to you guys individually. I know who's on this call, and I'm going to send this to you guys individually, because these questions took me forever to write up and really get real with myself and get the answers down, because these are questions that you should just be aware of, okay? Have an understanding of like, look, am I even doing this? Am I being consistent about it? Because one of the biggest things for me was consistency when I first started. When I got real with myself, when I got consistent about my work and what I was doing, that's when I was able to go from platinum 150 to plat 1000 in a 90-day span, okay? From like mid-February to mid-May, I hit plat 1000, okay? And I look back and I was like, why is it taking you so long, me personally, to go from plat 1000 to plat 2K? And it was like, going through all these things, I got complacent. I was trying to balance trading and building, and I came to the realization it's not about, you know, it's not if you can do one or the other. You can do both. It's just how can you integrate your life to make everything work. And that was what I was trying to figure out. And you know, you have to, you know, everybody has their own journey. This is my first rodeo. I've never done something like this before, building an organization, helping other people, and also learning a new skill set, trading. I think that's new for a lot of us on this call. And trying to find our groove and what works best for us. That's what this is all about. Figuring out, you know, knowing yourself. How do I function? What do I like best? What works for me? Am I a morning person, a night person? What's my schedule like? All these things we have to be aware of. We can't help other people until we know that for ourselves. And I think that was my big problem, was I was able to build an organization from plat 150 to plat 1000, but I was bringing in new blood all the time. And so I wasn't really developing other leaders. And I realized that you cannot get to chairman unless you are building other people. Because listen, 20% of your business is going to build 80% of your entire organization. You guys have to be aware of how that works. And I was doing the numbers, guys. I was doing the numbers before I talk about these questions, and I'm going to send them all to you so that you don't have to write all them down. I'm just going to send them to you guys. But I was doing the numbers. Now listen, you guys are all, I'm assuming everybody on this call, if you're not, take what I'm saying into appreciation. But I'm assuming everybody on this call is wanting to go chairman in 2018. Am I right or am I right? Okay, that's the goal. My personal goal for 2018 is to help 10 or more people, but 10 people smash Chairman 10. Now, what does Chairman 10 even mean, guys? What does Chairman 10 even mean? It means you have 500 people in your organization minimum. So for me, it's not Chairman 10. It's not even $10,000 a month. It's the fact that I'm impacting and I'm helping and I'm genuinely caring about 500 plus people. Now we have to break that down. What does 500 people mean? That means a certain amount of plat 1000s, a certain amount of plat 2Ks, a certain amount of P600. It's helping those people get to where they need to be. You will get paid when you help other people get paid. That's just what it is. So when I realized the numbers, I actually got real with it. I wrote it down. I said, look, I want to help 12 Plat 1000s and above. I want to help 15 Plat 600s, and I wrote out my Plat 150s, and I want to help 100 customers get their 2 and free. And the one thing that I really like what Mike Sotero said the other day was you have to identify what kind of customers you have in your organization. I never did this. I would just assume like everybody's gonna get their 2 and free. Everybody's gonna get their 2 and free. You cannot make assumptions. I know I just said this, but you cannot make assumptions in business. You have to ask questions. You have to know the needs and the wants of your people, okay, so that you can help them. That's the main thing. So you have to one, ask yourself, what am I? There's 3 types. Customer number 1 is I just want to learn how to trade. I don't want to get free product. I just want to learn how to trade. Leave me alone. This is what I want to do. Cool. You understand that. Write that down. Now, customer number 2 is I want to learn how to trade, but I also want to get free services. Awesome. Let's help you do that. And my goal is, my personal goal is to help everybody within their first 30 days get their products for free. Sharing this with 2 other people. Everybody on this call that has been in for more than 30 days, understand it. And I think people that just joined anyway understand the value of this, otherwise you wouldn't have joined. But you guys understand the power of this. You understand the value that's in front of you. We are literally giving you a spoonful of food. Just chew it. That's what you're doing. Okay, this is how simple it is. You just have to be consistent and persistent through the climb, through the journey, through the actual process that you're going through. Okay, so we have to identify, what kind of customer you are. Customer, no product and service for free. Customer that wants their services for free, or customer that wants to build the business, that actually wants a residual income. Okay, that's very attractive, but you have to do it in the right way. You just can't say, all right, you're going to build. When I first started, nobody wanted to build on my team. Nobody really wanted to build on my team. I had to smash ranks for the people to be like, yeah, I want to do that. Plat 600, hell yeah, that sounds good. Oh, damn, P1000, yeah, let's do this. And that's when I started to create more builders. And now it was just about developing them as individuals. So my goal right now is to help those that want to go Chairman 10 at least first hit that P600 foundational mark. That's like priority. So everybody that's on here that has not hit Plat 600 yet, that should be your first goal. Okay, you can't help other people until you help yourself. But on the way, you have to identify the people that are in your organization. What do they want? Okay, this guy wants to be this guy wants to go Plat 150. This guy wants to get their 2 and free. This guy doesn't want to get their 2 and free. Okay, identify the people and know how to help them. But you guys always need to be adding new blood every single week to your business. Like my goal every single week is to smash P150 in personals. That's my goal every single week. Smash P150 in personals. And every single month I set out to become a Plat 600 again. Every single month. Okay, so you guys need to have goals. It doesn't have to be the same exact goals as mine. That's just what I wrote down. You guys need to have goals for yourself, though, because if you don't have goals, your team's not going to have goals. Literally, whatever you do, your team is going to do. Whether you do it in the light or in the dark, you're going to do it. I don't know. There's something about frequencies, but that's just the way that it is. People are going to do on your team exactly what you do. Okay, so if you're not being consistent when you should be, your team isn't going to be consistent. Okay, so it's identifying and understanding who is on your team and what are their wants, what are their needs, and how can you help them? Because I'm not an educator. I'm not a teacher. I'm not any of that. I'm here to guide you guys. Like we all have individual relationships, and I genuinely appreciate them. I genuinely care about each and every one of you that's on this call and that is on this team, because everybody has a story. Everybody is going through something. Everybody wants something. Everybody wants to be somewhere. And I know that if you take this seriously, you can get to where you want to be. You just have to, like I said, be consistent. So I was going through, I was like, why have you not hit Plat 2K yet? It was like, you haven't even began to develop leaders on your team. You cannot go to the next level. I cannot be chairman by bringing in new blood myself. Yeah, I could probably do it. It's going to take me a long time. But the come up is about bringing other people with you. It's not about me hitting chairman. That's not. No, when I hit chairman, it's be like, yo, Troy helped me out. Itzel helped me out. Tony was there. Like all these people, Santiago, like Evan, like all these people. You guys helped me get to Chairman 10, and you guys are going to be the ones that are right behind me. Okay, right there. That's what this is all about. The come up is about bringing other people with you. When you help other people pay their bills, your bills are gonna get paid. That's just how this works. Okay, enough about that. I hope you guys are fired up, excited. I want to jump into some of these questions that I wrote down. Like I said, I'm gonna send you guys after this. But I'm gonna say this, guys. You gotta get real with yourself. You have to look at yourself in the mirror and say, look, Abby, have you been doing what you should have been doing this entire year? Did you meet the goals that you wanted to meet? And I can look myself in like dead ass and say, no, you didn't. You did not hit the goals that you wanted to when you set out for 2017. To be honest, guys, they always say, have big goals. I had really, really big goals. Like really, really big goals. And that's okay. This is my first time going through this. I know this is the first time for a lot of people going through something like this. You understand. The biggest thing about this is, regardless if you smashed your goals or not, did you grow? Did you grow in the right way? Did you progress? Did you meet new people? Did you at least expand yourself to open your mind to new possibilities and get out there? And you've learned lessons that you can now take into 2018 so you don't make the same mistakes. I don't know about you guys, like 2018, I'm not messing around. Like, this is not a joke. I'm not hesitant when I talk to people anymore, like, because I don't need to convince anybody. I'm just trying to change your perspective in the way that you see this. I understand the power and the value of what's in front of us. And if you don't want it, cool. Go do what you need to do. Go do what you want to do. But I'm looking for people who are hungry, who are open-minded, who are authentic, who want an opportunity to change their life and will literally walk through a brick wall to get what they need to get at the end of the day. Because when your only focus is to put food on the table, that's when you'll be successful. And I've been getting that that feeling. I know you guys understand that feeling when you're just like, yo, I have to do this. There's literally no other option. I have to do this. And I've been feeling like that for the past like four to 6 weeks, just like on edge about everything that I'm doing, calls, talking to new people, and knowing that not only I have a trading plan, but every new person that I bring on has a trading plan. That is so important. I see so many people go through accounts like it's nothing. And it's like, that's not necessary. You don't need to blow your account. Like, honestly, I've lost money. I've never blown an account, but I've lost money. Like, I've lost heavy money. But it was unnecessary. Just use proper risk management. You will get to where you need to be. Trust me, compound effect is real. Okay? But getting real with yourself about what you're doing. I was going to say something else, but I'm on a high right now. So, okay, so some of the questions. I'll share my screen. Let's do that. Y'all can check my screen out. Hope you guys are still with me. Y'all are fired up. Let me grab this. I'm at my mom's house. I told them they have to be quiet while I do my call right now. But I went to another room. All right, cool. So these are like some of the questions that I wrote out, and I'll email these to you guys and everything. So, leaders. I say this all the time in the chat. All right, this call is for the leaders. I'm literally talking to everybody because everybody's a leader. You just don't know it. Some of you guys hopefully know it, like deep down, yeah, I'm a leader. What does a leader even mean? You have influence, right? You can impact people. Oh, that was the one thing I want to say really quick, guys. Listen. Okay. Why do we do anything? Why do we do anything at all? Because of the way that it makes us feel. Okay? Let me say it again. Why do we do anything at all? Because of the way that it makes us feel. This is absolutely important. Because why do we eat certain foods? It makes us feel good. Why do we have sex? Because it makes us feel good. We do things because it makes us feel good. Now, imagine you feel good. Now, take that feeling and give it to other people. Okay? Being able to take people out of their current struggle, their current situation, and put them in a position where they can thrive, where they can make something of themselves, where they feel good. Their self-esteem goes through the roof. They have confidence. Their belief system. That's everything. Because that was the factor for me a year ago why I didn't believe that I could do this. I was listening to so many other people that had opinions, and I was like, you know the saying about opinions. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. So only listen to people that have what you want, okay? And I was listening to people that didn't even have the results, didn't even have the lifestyle, didn't even have what I wanted at the end of the day. And I was just like, Abby, you're not getting anywhere. You're not even making progress. And as soon as I cut them off, you got your back is kind of against the wall and you just snap. That was me in February of last year. Or this year, okay? That was me this year. I just snapped. And I said, yo, you cannot keep listening to people that keep tearing you down, that keep telling you that this isn't going to work, that it's a scam, that all these things. You cannot listen to people like that. You have to do what you know is right, what you feel inside of you. And you got to keep going with that. And you have to make people feel good. You have to make people. I'm gonna share you a really quick story. I know I'm like going on a tangent. These questions, I'm gonna go through them really quickly. But I'm gonna share a story with you. This girl, okay, there was a girl that she reached out to me a couple weeks ago, sent me this long paragraph on Snapchat. Long paragraph. She sent me this long text. And she was just reaching out. She said, Abby, you're so inspiring. Like, I watch your Snap story all the time. Like, the stuff that you put out. Like, I've been watching you for the past 4 or 5 months, just consistently. And you just make me feel good. You make me feel like I can do something about my life. And what did she do? I don't know if I should feel good about this or not. But she told me she dropped out of college to go pursue her dream. And she said, I was the reason why she made that decision. Now, listen, her dream is to go into the United States Air Force. Okay, that was what she wanted to do. She felt like she could never do it. She felt like, she wouldn't be accepted. Her parents wouldn't be proud of her, whatever it may be. That college was the end all be all. And I understand that, because if I didn't do what my parents told me to do, go to school, get good grades, get a good job, all that other crap, then I was going to go to hell. And I was like, I don't need to do that. Okay. So anyways, she messaged me this. And the whole point of the fact is, what I'm trying to say is, she wants me to now fly out to her in May to see her graduate. You never know who's watching you, guys. Don't just post to post. Post with a purpose. Post with meaning. Post because you want to give people value, information, influence, and impact people, because you never know who's watching you. You never know what kind of an impact you can have on people that can completely change their life. You never know. That's not the first person. That was like one of the biggest things I actually was like tearing up about it, because you just never know who's watching you. You never know what kind of influence. All right, that's the story. Just want to give you that perspective. Like, don't underestimate the power of what you do, your words, and what you say. Okay, it's powerful. It's powerful, and it can change lives. So I'm gonna get back to the screen. Share this. So some of the questions that I wrote down, guys. Questions to ask yourself. Okay, first question: how organized am I? That is like huge. If you're not organized in business, in whatever you're doing in life, the likelihood of you actually not only having success, but sustaining and amplifying it is very slim. Okay, you need to be organized. And how do we get organized? Okay, you have to. So I wrote down a few questions on like what to be aware of, what to be mindful of, and what to be keeping track of. Okay, do I have a follow-up list? Do I have a list of people that I'm talking to? Because I don't know about you guys. I hope you guys are talking to a lot of people. I talk to a lot of people every single day, and I'm sending out new exposure links every single day, and I lose track. I will lose track of who I've sent it to and who I'm supposed to follow up with if I don't have a list. Okay, how many new people am I talking to daily? How many exposures am I getting on a regular basis? How many personals am I getting every week? So you guys can go through these questions when I send them out to you. Write out your answers that you are currently doing, that you've currently been doing for 2017, and write down the answers that you're going to be doing for 2018. Guys, I'm going to paint a picture for you. Like I said earlier, 500 people is Chairman 10. Now listen, 500 people. If you break that down, okay, let's say you talk to 30 new people every single day, and you get to a point where you're Plat 1000, and now you have 4, maybe 5 other people on your team doing the exact same thing. They're talking to 30 plus people, 30 new people. 30 times 90 is 2,700 people in a 90-day time frame. That means if you talk to 30 new people for 90 days straight, you would have talked to a total of 2,700 people. Chairman 10 is only 500. Now, let's add 4 or 5 other people on your team that are doing the same thing. Multiply that by that 2,700, including yourself. That's about 16,000 people. Y'all can check my math. It's a high number, okay? 16,000 people that you all are talking to collectively. That's way more than Chairman 10. That's a lot more than Chairman 10. I'm not very good at math, but I can do this. Okay, guys, that's a lot more than what you actually need. But it's about this is a team building thing, and I realize that everything in life is about building. It is revolved around team building. I was just on the flight last night or the other day on American Airlines, and the first thing that they said is our team here with American Airlines. That's all I need to hear. A team. Every job has some kind of team. Everything has a team. We work together. You want to go far? Work with the team. Work with people. Work with like-minded individuals. Guys, we're creating an elite team of people that are hungry, that we're going global. You guys have to figure out your own vision. And I'm just grateful and honored to be a part of and involved with your vision, because we all have something that we're striving for. And the biggest thing about this is you guys have a vision for yourself. You're able to illustrate a picture to other people. Most people, if you ask them, what are your goals for 2018? They have no idea. They don't know. They don't even have goals for tomorrow. Like, ask people that. And your job is to inspire them and empower them and educate them and enrich them with a life that they only dream of. The fact of the matter is, guys, the difference between successful and unsuccessful people is the fact that your imagination is real. That's the difference. The fact that your imagination, your dream is already a reality. You just have to take action and make it happen. Okay? That's the difference. We all have these creative abilities, okay? These creative faculties, but nobody's capitalizing on them. That's the difference. My imagination is real. Is yours? Because if it is, it is go time, baby. 2018 is the year. Okay, so I want to go through these questions. How many exposures am I getting on a regular basis? How many personals am I getting every single week? How many people on my team are hitting rank, getting their 2 and 3 every week, every month? How many 3-way calls am I doing per week? And write this down, guys. Which countries, cities, states do I want to launch in 2018? Write it down. I wrote down countries this past summer, and it's already starting to happen, guys. It's already starting to happen. Write it down. Things happen when you write them on paper. Some kind of chemical, whatever, happens within your mind when you write things down on paper, okay? Does everyone on the team have a clear and sustainable trading plan? Do they all have a 90-day game plan? Things happen in 90 days, guys. Why do the most successful people function within a 90-day time frame? Every 90 days, there's 4 quarters of the year. We are talking about quarter 1 right now. We are talking about what are you going to be in quarter 1. I know exactly where I'm going to be come Vegas. Do you guys know? Do you have that clear picture for yourself? And do you know everybody on your team already starting to paint the picture? What cities, countries, states do I want to launch in? Who's going to be what, where? All these things, right? You have to be clear with yourself. The person that is the most clear, has the most clarity, y'all going to win. Let's go. So do I know what type of person the individuals on my team are? Customer, no free product. Customer wants free product. Customer wants residuals. Okay, when a new person launches within their first 90 days, okay, this is so critical. Am I consistently setting up check-ins with them? This is not to control them. This is not to tell them what to do. This is a guide. Because if you don't know what you're doing, a brand new person has no idea what they're doing. Okay, typically that's what we think. They do not know what they're doing. So we need to guide them. Okay, setting up check-ins. Every single new person I've been doing, we have 2-week to 30-day check-ins. We don't have to get on a call. We just set up a time within the chat. I'll start a plan. And I say, all right, look, in 2 weeks from today, just like the 8th or whatever it is of January, we're gonna hop on a call, or we're gonna do a 10-minute call. We're gonna check in, see where you're at, and give you the next part of the game plan. People can't swallow a lot of information. Okay, they get scared. So I don't give everybody the entire thing right off the bat. I let them take little bites. Get used to what they're doing. Okay, you gotta set up check-ins. You gotta set up a 90-day game plan. All right. Am I developing my leaders on the team? Is what I am doing duplicatable? If it's not, what can I do? It's okay. Yeah. So I basically said, is what I am doing duplicatable? It's not what I can do, but what I can teach. That's the most powerful thing about this. I could do whatever I want all day long, right? But if I can't teach that to my team, it's not duplicatable. So like what I did a call a couple weeks ago about the fact that I use Tinder and Bumble and Snapchat to find people to get a part of IML. And I did a video on that. That's duplicatable, right? That you can do that yourself. No matter who you are, where you come from, you can do that, okay? You just have to be consistent about it and be posting content, valuable content every single day. Am I regularly learning and adding value to myself so that I can share my knowledge and experience with my team? I don't know about you guys. I do personal development every single day. I wake up at like 4:35 in the morning, go work out. I am listening to audios while I work out, jump on New York session. Before I even leave to go to work, I'm reading a book. And when I get home, I'm on calls. And then at night, I'm doing a little more personal development. I fall asleep listening to these subconscious, audios to retrain my mind on the way that I see and think about and feel about money. Okay. I'm constantly reaching out to new people and talking to them. What are you doing? Give this value to your team. Okay. Am I being consistent with my daily routine? Ask yourself, do I even have a daily routine? Is it working? If not, y'all need to do something different. How clear are my goals? What is my vision for 2018? And I wrote up right here, break up my vision into 90-day increments. You may have this big grandiose vision for your life, this big dream for your life, but that scares a lot of people. Okay, you need to break it up into smaller visions, and I like to do that within 90-day periods. Determine the goals I want to accomplish within those 90 days. Anyways, I could go through all of this. The biggest thing for you guys when I send this to you is write down what you've been doing this whole year, or just think about it, but write down the goals, the answers for 2018. What am I going to be doing? Guys, if you don't get real about this stuff, your 2018 is going to be the exact same way that your 2017 was set up. You have got to get real with yourself. Like, the most honest, truthful you've ever been, you have to do that for yourself. And not only for yourself, but for your family. Whoever you're doing this for, whatever your why is, you have got to do that. Because I got complacent for a long time. Like over the summer, I got complacent. And I was trying to integrate trading and building. And I realized, I was like, Abby, you just have a really sucky schedule. You have a really bad daily routine. You just have to fix things. It's not that it doesn't work. It's just you need to make it better. It's not that you can't do it. You're just not good enough. Get better. Make it work. Find a way. That's what a true entrepreneur is. That's what people are. We literally make things happen. We have that ability. It's not that you can't. You just need to make it happen. Okay? You just need to find a way that works. Albert Einstein, he failed at trying to figure out, the light bulb, how that works, 9,999 times. What if he quit? No, you can't quit on you, and you can't quit on your family. You can't quit on wherever you're going in 2018 and beyond. Like, this is so much important. This is not even about you at this point. You have a purpose that's bigger than you. Okay? You need to understand that. Whether you're trading, whether you're building, whether you're doing both, you have a purpose that's bigger than you. Okay? Please understand that. So I can go through all these questions. And then I wrote down all the places that I want to travel to in 2018. And I've already got the first 3 months written down too. Guys, already have this ready to go. I already know what my first 90 days are going to look like. Do you? Write that shit down. We literally have, what's today? The 23rd? We have like 7-8 days left of the year. We have less than 10 days left of the year. Guys, get real with yourself. Get real with yourself, because now's the time. Do not go into 2017 with the same mindset. Get out of that. Think about, what were the lessons? What did I learn this year about myself? It's okay if you didn't hit your goals for 2017. It's all right. I didn't either. But we need to get real with ourselves. Say, look, I didn't do this. I didn't do that. I should have done this. I should have done that. Do not be 80 years old with regret in your eyes because you didn't do what you should have been doing when you were 20, 25 years old. Get real with yourself, guys. Make the decision. You already made the decision whenever you started. Now let's finish it. Let's go. Let's get to the top, because the come up is not about you. It's about bringing other people with you to the top. Okay, this is what this is about. Whether you're building, whether you're trading, whatever you're doing, make sure you have a plan. Make sure you have mapped out the next 90 days of 2018. And let's go. Let's go. Damn, I'm probably gonna lose my voice after this. Do you guys have? I wanna unmute the screen. Do you guys have anything that you wanna open up and talk about? Ask questions. If so, go for it. On all ears. Or nah.
I'm freaking ready for 2018. Like Abby just said, dude. Abby, honestly, just this call right now made me feel like I just ran a freaking marathon. I'm like freaking ready, writing all my goals down, ready, taking all these notes, and just like you said, just it takes action to make action, and we gotta lead by example. And obviously, that's what you're doing right now. And, oh God, I can't even talk. I'm just so excited.
What, Evan?
I just say let's go. Fired up.
Let's go.
Those questions are amazing. They definitely help us out because it's a lot of questions that are overlooked. So I'm glad you went over those.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna set them up. I'm putting like on a Word doc or make a PDF, and I'll send them to you guys. Let me take a picture of who's on this call so I can. And if you were on this call and I didn't send it to you, please message me, and I'll make sure I send you the questions. So I'm gonna write up all pretty and nice so you guys can have them. But guys, like, sincerely appreciate, like, these Saturday team calls. I say this every week. These are not calls for me. These are calls for you. This is value that not only I have experienced, but I've gotten from other people. Okay, 6, 7 figure earners that I talk to throughout the week, throughout the month, and I bring the value to you guys. But like I said, you just gotta get real. Get real with yourself. Okay, figure out what you've been doing wrong and just make it better. That's it. You're just trying to be the most efficient and effective. You're trying to do it in the most efficient and effective way that you possibly can with whatever you're focusing on. Write down what you want. Get a plan going. Message me. Oh yeah, that was the other thing, guys. For everybody that's on this call that is wanting to go Chairman 10 to 2018 within the first 90 days, please message me the rank that you want to hit by Vegas. Okay. For everyone that's Plat 150, message me. We have a group chat that's going P1000 run right now. I'm going to be adding everybody as soon as they hit Plat 150 into that chat, and we're going to run it. Because the goal is to hit Plat 600. But I'm telling you guys, I've been Plat 1000 since May, and the residual income is life changing. It's life changing, guys. If you've ever had a residual check before, there's something about it. There's something about it. Like, trading is amazing. Don't get me wrong. Like, trading is like absolutely priority, like top of the line. But a residual check is like, it makes you feel some type of way. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna end this unless anybody else has any questions. This call was recorded, so I'm gonna upload it, and then I'm gonna send it to you guys. If anybody on your team missed this call and you think or you know that they need to hear this, please message this to them as soon as I upload it. But other than that, guys, definitely appreciate you guys. Have a happy holiday, Merry Christmas, whatever you guys celebrate. And we will talk to you guys later. Peace.